Behold now Behemoth, which I made with thee.
God knew what the objections would be, and he's already covering it right here. I made Behemoth with thee.
He eateth grass as an ox. Lo now, his strength is in his loins, and the force is in the navel of his belly. He moveth his tail like a cedar. The sinews of his stones are wrapped together.
And Behemoth is clearly a dinosaur. If you just look at the sheer size, the proportions, and when it talks about he moves his tail like a cedar, and then people say, oh, it's an elephant. Have you ever seen an elephant's tail? A cedar doesn't come to mind. Okay.
Some commentaries and study Bibles will put next to Behemoth, elephant. Okay, elephants don't move their tail like a cedar. Okay, elephants have a very small tail, so that's a ridiculous idea to say that Behemoth is actually an elephant. It says his bones are as strong pieces of brass. His bones are like bars of iron. He is the chief of the ways of God. He that made him can make his sword to approach unto him. And I believe that that is a foreshadowing of the fact that this animal's going to go extinct. God's basically saying, look, I created Behemoth and I can wipe out Behemoth. And apparently that's what he did, since this creature is no longer around.
And by the way, the Bible was predicting this thousands of years ago. The Bible thousands of years ago was telling us about these dinosaurs, Behemoth and Leviathan, and then they're discovered in the 1800s and people are like, oh, well, you know, this disproves the Bible. It's like, no, actually this confirms what the Bible was already telling you about these creatures that you hadn't dug up yet, but the Bible talked about them. Behemoth, Leviathan.